Alright, it's gonna ruffle some feathers. People probably ain't gonna understand. Peep game, listen to me. Speaking on the Diddy situation, only situation where it come out that the video came out, he's whooping Cassie and all that. That was horrible, disgusting. I get it. I don't agree with it either, right? Check me out though. So yeah, it's right to chastise Diddy, bad, all that. That aside, Diddy had drug addiction. They was dope fiends. I've been an addict. That was a dope fiend relationship, right? What did a dope fiend relationship do? They get high, they have sex, and they fight. That's what the dope fiend relationships do. Diddy been rich since the 90s. Diddy been rich forever. So those fetishes he had back in the 90s, that ain't enough. He done had menages. He done had 2-3 girls in the bed. What he liked to do in 2000, early 2000s, that ain't enough anymore. 2024, he like way freakier stuff. Cassie loved Diddy. And we all had that relationship, or we all know somebody had that relationship. They stay with the man, and the man ain't who they used to be, and they in love with the man that he used to be, and they still with him now. Even though he ain't no good, they're still in love with him now, and they in love with the man that he used to be. I feel like that's what Cassie was on. On top of, she enjoyed the fruits of that labor. She enjoyed the yachts, the penthouses, all that lifestyle. Not one time, I don't think she called it on Diddy. She might have, not one time. And we all have that homegirl. We all know them people that's in the relationships that they get whooped up on and they beat and they gotta wear makeup and black eyes and they ain't called the police on their man. You feel me? They stay with them. And peep this. Peep this. They'll get mad at you if you do something to harm that man that's harming them. I know them relationship. We all done been somewhere affected about that kind of relationship. We all done had a friend that they need to leave that man alone because we thinking, leave that man alone, he putting his hands on you, that ain't right. And she don't call the police, she don't nothing, because she love him. You might even be scared of him, understand all that, but she ain't went to a media outlet, she ain't went to a friend and try to leak it, call the police on him, none of that. She stayed and endured that torture. That's sad, but a lot of women do it. It's just like the pimps. What do the pimps do? The pimp gets this woman, stray him away from her family. She don't got no family and friends. They get them hooked on dope. So that's another reason why they need them. And they put them out there in the streets. They don't have no protection except from the pimp. And plus, they got them on their drugs, so they need you to get their drugs. I've been a drug addict. I've been in the game. I've been in the streets. I know what's happening. Diddy and Cassie's relationship was a dope fiend relationship. I don't look at stars and superstars and actors and singers and all that on a pedestal. They not superheroes to me. They not gods to me. They normal people with some money, some notoriety, and some fame. And they go through the same issues we go through, except they got some money. So when they get hooked on drugs, they go through the same issue that your drug addict that's down the street go through. And we need to quit looking at drug addicts like the homeless man at the gas station, or like the toothless hobo, or quit looking at drug addicts like them, because there's drug addicts with careers. There's people that do drugs every day, that got children, that drop their children off at soccer, that drop their children off at school, and then they go right to the dope man and get dope, whether it's meth, crack, fentanyl, heroin, whatever it is. Do it every day. And they right in front of you and you won't even know it. And you'll look down at the homeless man at the gas station because he's a crack addict. Like I said, I've been a drug addict. I get it. Cassie and Diddy, they had a dope fiend relationship. They get high, they get freaky, they get unhigh, or they get run out of drugs and they whoop on each other. Or he whoops up on her. And she don't leave. Why? You feel me? I feel bad for the girl in the hood, for the wife that they man's an alcoholic and they whoop up on them for no reason. They don't got no resources, and if they leave him, they lose everything. Cassie got $30 million out of this, though. But there's somebody in our neighborhood that they man the breadwinner and he whoops up on her, and if she leave him, she that's half the reason she's staying, because she gonna be asked out if she leave him. Cause she gotta start her life back over, cause she been with this man for 15, 20 years. They done bought houses together, done raised kids together. And if she leave him, her life start over. And she's scared of that, and she still love him. And one day she told him he'll stop. And I know people, I know homeboy that whoop up on that girl. You feel me? And if you try to stop it, they're gonna get mad at you, and they're gonna try to whoop you, and that girl gonna get mad at you if you call the police, and that girl gonna get mad at you if you try to talk to her about it. She got to wear glasses and form black eyes and put on makeup and stuff because her boy done whooped her, and she still stayed with him on top of the drug. See, this is what I believe. This is what I'm learning. This is what I believe. God, or whatever you believe in, even the universe, is gonna test you from your fetishes and your desires and your wants. On top of that, Diddy got all the money in the world and got the people around him to make things happen. And they're yes men. They're yes men, women, and yes men, and they don't tell them no. They're not gonna tell them no because either they're scared or they don't want to get cut off from the lifestyle and the money. So everything's yes, and they turn a blind eye to things. They've been turning a blind eye to things for so long, they get used to it. And now that all this is coming out, yes, it's wrong, it's vile, it's disgusting, I don't agree with it. But from just Diddy and Cassie, they had a dope fiend relationship. Or you can look at it like he looked at her like a whore, like a pimp that he used to love. And he did what most niggas do, what most men do, they get tired of him and they go get the next pretty thing. Man, Diddy don't look at women like they're women anymore. He looks at them like they're property and like he owns them and like they're objects. But just as far as her going through what she went through with him and sleeping with other men and all that vile stuff, hey man, she ain't leaving until she, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that like it's her fault that she didn't leave, because a lot of women are scared to leave. And a lot of them have invested their time in this man so long that they don't really have anywhere else to go. But what I am saying is, I'm not just looking at it one way. That was a drug addict relationship. Just like the drug addicts that you know. Or if you don't know any, I'll tell you. They happy for a little bit, they get their drugs, they get high, they get freaky, and they fight the next day. They be in the streets fighting, he might go to jail for fighting, he get out, and she go right back to him. And he go right back to her. Then they been doing it for 10, 15 years. And he probably do it because he seen his daddy do it. Because back in the day, a man will come upside a woman's head. Is it right? No. But back in the day, that's what it was. Granddaddy and them would go upside your head. Yeah, all them old heads believe that if that woman get out of place, knock her back in, you know. And hell, to the point that some of the women believe it. I ain't gonna do nothing, you know what I'm saying? I get pissed and they gonna come right upside my head. That's been happening. I don't know the percentage of women that done got smacked up before by a man. I bet it's pretty high. And I bet it's pretty high for the women that stayed with that man. And if you talk to them about it, some of them are so delusional that they'll take up for him. You feel me? You ever had them women that take up for the man and it's like she did something wrong, baby. No matter what you do wrong, you don't deserve to get upside your head. I understand that. But Diddy and Cassie's relationship, if it didn't start out that way, it ended in a dope fiend relationship. You don't just do drugs one time to party. That's how it starts. And then you're doing them every day. Diddy can get drugs easy. He's rich and he got somebody. Man, come on, man. The broke man down the street can keep dope every day. Of course, the rich men could. They had a dope fiend relationship. Is it sad? Of course. Does that woman deserve not to get hands put on her no matter what? Of course. Did she stay? Yes.